Well, YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's been a long time since I posted any videos. I have not stopped working on models, but I did stop posting things on YouTube for a bit after the little fiasco with the saucer section of the Discovery, which everyone saw in my last video. I trashed the the first one by over sanding it and screwing up the sides, so I bought in their kit and I had to redo the saucer from scratch. That pretty much kind of killed it for me a little bit. I just wanted to step away and not touch this model anymore and do something totally different. So that's what I did. I started working on a couple other kits, and to be honest, I just kind of had to step away from YouTube for a little bit and not make any videos. It's just it's hard to explain. A lot of things went on. I just decided to take a hiatus from YouTube for a little bit, which I apologize for that, because I know I stopped the video build of the Discovery Enterprise in midstream. So again, I'm sorry for that. But anyway, I'm back and ready to get back on YouTube again. A second I pulled this, I had to do this, and I did start working on the Discovery Enterprise again. I did get the saucer section put together. Now, I did video the installation of the lights and everything, but the video got deleted. So, I'm going to quickly go over what I did using the original piece as a reference, so I can kind of have you guys, I'll tell you guys what I did. The differences in this kit are going to be this newer section, or new saucer, is not going to have any flashing lights. It's going to have static on navigational lights. And other than that, everything else on the exterior pretty much stayed the same, except for my light placement. So what I did was, I used the same tape that I did originally, or the same LED strip tape I did originally. This is LED strip tape, double density. Get this off Amazon. I took a strip of that and I cut it long enough to go around the circumference of the plastic insert, and I basically put it in facing upright and out towards the windows, brought it all the way around, and then I took two smaller sections of LED strip tape, just 3 lights, and I put it on either side of the plastic insert, kind of right in between where the windows are at, and then 2 5mm LED bright white bulbs for the impulse deck. I was going to use red, but then I thought, don't need to use red because I've already painted the backs of the impulse engines red already, so I just used white. Tied everything into the main strip. Put the saucer on, tested it out. Light's great. The entire lower section is lit. Impulse deck, spotlights, torpedo tubes, everything is still beautifully lit up. Well, I did also keep the torpedo tubes. I did the same thing on the second hull. I drilled them out, and then I just cut out a little square section in the plastic insert where the tubes are at. Put some Campy glue in there, and then once it dried, I put some clear Tamiya red in there to make it glow. So that's the same. But the strip going around facing outward and the 2 strips in the middle lit up this entire lower section as well as the upper section. All this lit up fine, nav lights are fine, everything is perfect. So, I'm very happy with how that turned out. I did add a little extra detail. This was the saucer section. Let me get in frame here. That's the saucer section's dome on the first one. I did kind of make it a little more detailed on this one. Whew, sorry about that. I had a sneeze and I got ready to sneeze and it stopped. So I did a little more detail on that to make it look a little better. And I was able to get away with not putting any lights in the upper saucer at all. So it's light free. Just all the lights are in the lower section. And like I said, I did the video but I got deleted. Oh, excuse me. I just had dinner a little while ago. So the lighting was taken care of, which was, you know, I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of glad I had to redo the saucer, because the lighting I was not happy with. The dispersion was really bad. I was getting a lot of, there was a lot of dull spot. There was a lot of spots on the windows that just, they weren't lit right. They were dull or dim, and I wasn't happy with it. So by doing this, it gave me the opportunity to adjust the lights into a better dispersion pattern, to where I was much happier with the end result. And it was one of those things where it was kind of a blessing in disguise. I was considering maybe doing that anyway, but the thought of buying a new kit was just kind of making me cringe. But after I screwed the saucer up, I thought, I gotta buy a new kit. So that's what I did. I bought a brand new kit and just took the saucer out of it. So lights are great. I'm very happy with it. Now, as far as the connection point on the two halves, I'm going to take a page from Interstellar Modeler on this one. He did the same build, and his thought process was he was not going to address that seam. He was going to leave it as is and call it a panel line. Perfect idea. And that's what I did. I just put it together, and I did have to fill it a little bit with some perfect plastic putty, and I used this stuff. You can get this off Amazon as well. I just took a little spatula and I just filled it in all the way around. Now this stuff shrinks when it dries, so it will not fill it in 100%, and once it dries, you just take a Q-tip with some hot water and just basically go along until you get all of it off the surface, and just leave the stuff in the recesses. And it will still leave that little bit of a divot all the way around, so that's basically my panel line. But that's what he did. That was his approach for doing that, and I thought it was a really great approach, and I liked it. If you haven't already checked out his channel, I highly recommend it. He is a very talented model builder. He builds some beautiful dioramas and some wonderful looking kits, and I learned a lot from watching his videos, actually, and I think you probably could too. So I really recommend checking him out, giving him a subscription, and watching his content, because he definitely has helped me a lot with this idea of just calling this a panel line instead of trying to fill it in and overstand the heck out of it like I did with the first one. So that's what I did, and like I said, the filler I put in, it's not going to it's not going to seal that up, but it will. The reason why I did that was because it was kind of an ugly seam. It didn't look very nice, and the paint would have just brought that out, and you would have really noticed it. And plus, I was getting some light leaks, so this was a twofold thing. It cleaned it up and it fixed the light leaks. And yes, I did take paint off. As you can see, I don't know if you can or not, but a lot of paint did come off when I was wiping off the putty. And I'd already painted the sensor band strip already. So I thought, okay, that's not a problem. I'll just mask off right around the sensor strip and the window so I don't get any overspray on anything. And I'll just airbrush the base color around the rim. And yes, I will be painting over the windows, but that's not going to be a problem. I can take a toothpick and some IP, or isopropyl alcohol, and just lightly scrape away the paint from the windows. It will look fine, and I'll be done. And the last step is just to touch up the phaser banks and put the red and green for the nav lights, and then this is ready to seal up or put on the secondary hull. Also, by doing the lights the way that I did, by tying in all the lights into the light strip and only having lights on the lower section, I only have to run 2 wires out of the saucer, which is perfect because I don't have a lot of room through that neck. So running minimal wiring is perfect, and I only got 2 wires to run, so I'm good there. So essentially, this is almost done. I'm almost at the home stretch of getting this thing wrapped up, so I can call it good, and yeah. So that's kind of about where I'm at. I do want to start getting videos out again at least once a week. the next video for this build will be attaching this to the secondary hull and getting the wires run, and then consolidate the wires so I can run through the main body. Also, I have a question that I would like to put to all my viewers and my subscribers. I was considering doing a live stream or just like a hangout, and I was considering it, but I wanted to put the idea out there to you guys. I want your opinions and your thoughts about that. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Do you care? You know, I just thought about it, and I thought if it's something you guys would like to see, then I'll go ahead and do a live chat or a live hangout, and that way you guys can come in and you can ask questions or just chit chat about models and the community, whatever, just hang out. But let me know what you guys think about it. Give me your thoughts and let me know in the comment section below. And if it's unanimous, then I'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I'm going to wrap it up. It's late and I need to go to work in the morning, so I just wanted to touch base with everyone, let you know I'm back, and again, I am very sorry for being gone for so long and not finishing this build, but I will be finishing within the next couple of weeks, and this will be done. Also, at one point or some point, I will do a video, because I never did a final video on the Kronos 1 Klingon D7 cruiser, and it's done, and I thought I did a final on that, but I don't think I did. So one of these videos I put out, I will show you the final on that, lit up and the stand and everything. It turned out really cool. I'm really happy with it. A lot of work, but it turned out really good. So I'll be doing a video on that later on, but for the most part, at least once a week, I'm gonna try to put a video up for you guys. So this will be a fairly short one tonight. If you guys have any questions about anything, or where I get my supplies from, please drop the question down in the comment section below, and I will get back to you. And also let me know what you think about the live stream thing. If you guys want that, I'll do it. And I want to thank everybody for watching and for staying with me on my channel, even though I've been gone for such a long time. At least it feels like a long time to me. But you guys hung around and stayed subscribed to my channel, and I really appreciate that. So thank you to you for that. And hopefully we get back on a nice normal video production once a week schedule. That's the plan anyway. So alright, I'm done. I'm going to bed. I'm beat. Thanks again for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do. Give me a like on this video or dislike, whichever you want to do. And until next time, happy modeling, be safe, and take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you later. Bye.